question where India's central banker has not been adding up much of gold to its reserves. It's been adding up more of dollar as a reserve. And often given this context where rupee is being given a thrust to kind of act as a replacement for this. Is the foundation rock solid for that?
This is a very difficult question for two reasons. One is research in terms of central banks holding of gold versus the value of currency. What research says versus what you observe in reality are two very different things. So I'll give you an example. Think about what are the best currencies in this world at this point in time. So you have US dollar, Deutsche Mark, which is replaced with euro now, British pound, some Mexican yen. These are the four major currencies which are used in world trade. 80% goes in dollar, remaining goes in euro. And JPY has a high value for a very long time. It was the second biggest economy for almost 70, 80 years. So it still commands that position in the international market. Everyone says they are all fiat currency, but their gold holdings of their central banks have risen tremendously in the last 40 years. Even Germany has very high amount of gold holding as a central bank. And the question is, if all of us believe that these are all fiat currencies and there is no correlation whatsoever with the gold, why they keep on holding gold every few years or every 5 years, every decade? I don't know. It's tricky. Second is, as an emerging country, should we hoard gold? So for us, the trade-off is very different. If we hold US dollar, it can be used for trade. It can be used for other things. If you hold gold, then it's a two-step process. Convert gold into US dollar and then use it.
Okay.
So there's a transaction cost associated with this mechanism. So I think we have to think differently than the rest of the world. And I think here theory and research have diverged drastically. And I don't know, not most central banks release those numbers easily. There's some amount of discomfort related to talking about gold at that scale in general. Yeah, establishing a real link between gold versus the currency at this point in time is very, very hard.
Investments in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.